The Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
We'll see you soon, Bronny. The work begins.
The 2024 NBA Draft is buzzing, but not for the usual top picks. The spotlight's on Bronny James and the potential for an unprecedented father-son duo in the NBA. Imagine LeBron James, already a legend, suiting up alongside his son in the same jersey. It's not just about playing together. They could make history by chasing a championship as teammates. But how good is LeBron James Jr.? Let's dive into Bronny's game and see if he's got what it takes to shine on the court with his dad. The excitement is real, and the story's just beginning. The NBA has seen some iconic father-son duos, but none have shared the court until now, with LeBron James and his son, Bronny, having the potential to make history. Take Klay Thompson and his dad, Michael Thompson, for example. Michael won 2 championships with the Lakers, and Klay has become a key player for the Golden State Warriors, racking up titles and setting records with his sharpshooting. Then there's Steph Curry, whose father, Del Curry, was a renowned three-point shooter. Steph took his dad's legacy to new heights, transforming the game with his unprecedented shooting skills. LeBron James, hailing from Akron, Ohio, overcame a tough upbringing to become one of the greatest players in NBA history. His son, Bronny, has grown up with all eyes on him, carrying his dad's legacy while carving out his own path. A first in NBA history. Imagine the iconic duo sharing the same jersey, combining their talents and basketball IQ. It's not just a game, it's a story of family, legacy, and history in the making. How incredible would it be to see them chase a championship together? Bronny James was born on October 6, 2004 in Akron, Ohio, to basketball superstar LeBron James and Savannah Brinson. Growing up, Bronny was always surrounded by the game, playing on various youth teams and catching national attention with his impressive skills. He started his education at Old Trail School in Bath Township, Ohio, before moving to Crossroads School in Santa Monica, California, and finally to Sierra Canyon School in Chatsworth, California. Bronny James had a roller coaster ride during his high school years at Sierra Canyon, balancing personal growth with team achievements. As a freshman, he played alongside future NBA stars like Zaire Williams and B.J. Boston, though he had limited minutes. Despite that, he still managed to flash his potential, averaging 4.1 points and 3 rebounds per game. His sophomore year hit a snag with a meniscus injury, but he bounced back strong as a junior, putting up 8.8 points, 3.3 rebounds, 2.1 assists, and 1.9 steals per game. By then, he was already making waves, ranked among the top 30 players in his class by 247 Sports and ESPN. Stepping into his senior year, Bronny embraced a leadership role, elevating his game to average 14.2 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2.1 assists, and 1.8 steals per game. His stand-up performances earned him a spot in the McDonald's All-American game, where he showcased his shooting skills with a 5'8" three-point display and scored 15 points.
To Kentucky. He's so much better facing up than he is with his back to the basket. He's got a legitimate three-point shot. Omaha Ballou feeds Bronny James, who drills it from deep.
And I think that they know that, and more importantly, they're playing as though they have something to prove.
Bronny James!
I'm also a shooting coach, and if he could have made that three, threes count more than 2.
Bronny James wants another three. Give it to him! Come on, Bronny!
Hit the three, Bronny!
He capped off his high school career impressively at the Nike Hoop Summit, contributing crucial plays that helped Team USA secure a victory. Throughout his time at Sierra Canyon, Bronny not only grew as a player, but also solidified his place as a rising star in the basketball world. Wearing the gray penny of his team, the number 50 on his back, the would-be NBA player best known as his father's son seemed tiny. His smallness, compared to the players who seemed to loom over him on that floor, fit neatly with some of the news he'd made. That, without shoes, he had measured in at just 6 foot 1.5 inches. There were hopeful signs too, but they felt overmatched by so much doubt. Yes, his 40.5 vertical was outstanding, and yes, his impressive 6'7" wingspan offered more reasons for optimism for those eager to believe in the basketball player with the big name. But many here doubted this James belongs in the league, including several who had scouted him throughout his so-so freshman season at USC. The younger James had an impressive performance, capping a day that began with the news he was medically cleared to play in the NBA 1 year after suffering a cardiac arrest and undergoing surgery to repair a heart defect. The 19-year-old also shined during the three-point star shooting drill, knocking down 19 of 25 shots from beyond the arc. Good for second place. But it didn't go well, to say the least. At first, Bronny seemed to disappear on the court, not shining, not struggling, just sort of there. It's an odd place for someone whose entire basketball journey, present and future, is so closely tied to LeBron James. But that invisibility was just the start. These scrimmages aren't definitive glimpses into NBA futures. Most players are nervous, trying to impress scouts, and it's just a snippet of their careers to come. Still, in those nearly 20 minutes, Bronny struggled. He shot 2 for 8, missed all 4 of his threes, and had as many turnovers, 3, as points, 4. The consensus, he's not there yet. Maybe another year or two in college could give him a real shot, but even then, success isn't guaranteed. If it weren't for his last name, his stats wouldn't spark much talk. A shooting guard with shaky shooting stats, 36.6% from the field, 26.7% from 3, and ball handling that falls short for a point guard, he'd be off the radar, not a draft hopeful. It was another tough night for Bronny James and the Lakers against the Celtics, who won convincingly 88-74. The game was packed with fans at the Thomas & Mack Center for the Summer League finale, giving Bronny a warm welcome when he hit the court.
Line by Bronny James.
However, it didn't turn out to be the breakout game everyone was hoping for.
Right now in the half court, it's a struggle for him.
Ramsey driving on James, and Ramsey's still been a pest defensively. Davis in. NBA with both Atlanta and Utah. Bronny James tried to go up for the dunk, but lost the ball. It was knocked out of bounds by the Celtics. It'll be.
And by the start of the fourth quarter, lots of fans had already headed for the exits. Bronny struggled to find his shot, going 1 of 5 from the field with no luck from beyond the arc, 0 of 3.
He's hit a few threes. Corner, James, air ball.
His only basket came late in the game, drawing cheers from the crowd. He finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block in 25 minutes. On the bright side, he made a big defensive statement with a monster block in the first quarter, showing his presence early on.
Bronny James have yet to score. Another turnover by the Lakers. They tried to.
Overall, it wasn't the night Bronny and the Lakers had envisioned, but it's all part of the learning experience in the Summer League. The 6'2" guard received his wish, and the significance of the moment could not be ignored, as he and LeBron are set to become the first father-son duo to play in the NBA at the same time. The sports world was quick to react to the iconic draft moment, including Hall of Famer Magic Johnson and 12-time NBA All-Star Chris Paul sending love to both Bronny and LeBron James on social media. Bronny still has a ways to go, but he definitely showed he's in the mix in this draft class during the Combine. He was hitting shots and demonstrating some real scoring skills around the basket, especially with his floater. So what can we realistically expect from Bronny James in his rookie season with the Lakers? It's tough to imagine him cracking the rotation right off the bat. He might get a brief stint playing alongside LeBron James in a few games, soaking in the experience they both cherish. But for most of the upcoming season, it's probably a safe bet that Bronny will be honing his skills in the G League, focusing on his development.
Bronny has all the choices in the world. So it's like a whole nother, people don't understand how hard that is and the commitment. For him to be coming out of heart surgery less than a year ago, for him to be able to be in the NBA, the kid is, he's special.
LeBron James thinks this set Bronny up nicely to grow in the NBA. Plus, his knack for brushing off criticism will definitely serve him well as he aims to prove himself in the pros. He doesn't care, it doesn't bother him.